I'm hungry.
Want to enjoy some potato chips but don't want the greasiness that comes with it? Naturally Homegrown Foods invites you to Eat Your Parsnips! HARDBITE handcrafted style chips! These twirly curly snacks are made of parsnip and little else, cooked in vegetable and sunflower oils and a smidge of sea salt. Eat Your Parsnips is a guilt-free way to pig out that's kosher certified!
Before I eat this product here, I gotta extend a huge thank you out there to all my viewers. As of the time I filmed this, the interactivity of Facebook is way up, and I've received a lot of good feedback in my comments section, a lot of people saying that they're new subscribers, and a whole lot more people saying that the Bravo page is actually showing up in their recommends, something I'm really not used to. So again, thank you guys, continue to do what you do. If you like the show, paste a link on your social media, and tell a friend! I tell you, I'm not used to being so positive. It's like its own straight-edge kind of high. And you know, I realize what a braggart I must come across as. Not everybody gets an all-expenses-paid visit to heaven and back, but you gotta realize how long it's been since I actually smiled. Like a smile that equates to happiness and not pain. I'm not gonna waste time staring at that door anymore. I'm not gonna be rattled by all this fourth wall nonsense. I accept that I only have so many days left, and I'm going to enjoy those days to their fullest. And you know what I especially love? That when we were talking about that fourth wall, that I was actually some stupid character written by a high and mighty creator of some sort. I am so glad that the whole thing didn't culminate in me coming face to face with my creator. That is such cliche crap, not to mention narcissistic as hell. So many shows pull that crap and it's never as mind-bending as they intend for it to be, not to mention that it just doesn't make sense. Because to witness me go into the real world and meeting my real creator, you would still be watching it as a movie, right? So isn't that real creator just a character in a movie then? No, it's just a bad idea through and through, and I'm glad that we didn't fall into that stupid trope. I'll tell you, if I do have a creator out there, he can kiss my ass.
Eat your parsnips!
Is that what this is called? I'm eating Eat Your Parsnips? Isn't that going to lead to some strange sounding grammar?
Get those out of your mouth this instant!
I'm sorry, are these your Eat Your Parsnips?
Get your hands off of my Eat Your Parsnips!
I'm sorry, are these your parsnips or mine?
My Eat Your Parsnips!
I like to eat my Eat Your Parsnips in the days of yore. I think I want to patent my own cheese-flavored snack, and I'm going to call it... I went to the cheese factory yesterday and I had an idea. And I'm gonna make a breakfast cereal that says, please don't remove the toy without eating the cereal first. And it's so authoritative too. It's like it's giving you an order. I don't want my snack food to order me around. And it doesn't help that they put such an unappetizing picture on the bag. Look at them. They're covered in dirt.
Eat your parsnips! No, I don't want to eat them! Eat them!
I think I know what they were getting after here. I mean, when you think of parsnips, you think of a root vegetable that not a whole lot of people eat, but they must have some kind of high nutritive value. So they came up with an idea on how to make a parsnip edible and snackable, like maybe you could eat it while you're watching a movie or hanging out with friends. But they had to, like, at least come up with a better name for it. I mean, give it a cute little title, but Eat Your Parsnips, it still sounds like suffering.
Eat your parsnips.
What is the nutritive value of a parsnip? I want to know. Well, it has some potassium, it has a little bit of dietary fiber, and it has sodium? What's the point? And it says here on the top of the bag, not your mama's parsnips! Your mama's parsnips?
What kind of mamas are feeding their kids parsnips?
It does say here that it's made in Canada. Here in America, at least as I've always been brought up, we never used to have parsnips as an aside to our meal. We always had the same staple, cliche vegetables that everybody had. String beans and corn and broccoli and spinach. Just common vegetables. Parsnips aren't common, at least not here. How the hell would you even eat a parsnip? I think of a parsnip, I think of just this giant root that you pull up out of the ground. Like that episode of Gumby where the beaver was eating all those filthy looking roots. How the hell do you eat a parsnip? How do you cook a parsnip? I need to know this. Do I have any Canadian families out there who might enjoy parsnips with their meals? Comment section down below. Let me know if that's true and how the hell you make them, because we educate each other on this program. Well, this could be a good alternative to potato chips. And if there's one thing the world needs, it's an alternative to potato chips. They're so greasy, they're so unhealthy. And I think I said this the same exact thing when I talked about the Sami Jungle Root crisps that I did a while back. What is it about the potato chip that is so unhealthy? Why do you get that grease all over your fingers? I mean, when I was alive, I once took a trip to the Utz potato chip factory and I saw how these things were made, and you just see vats and vats full of potatoes just rolling down a chute and being cut into tiny, tiny slivers. Those are potato chips. That's all they are. They're just thinly sliced potatoes. So how the hell are they so damn unhealthy? What are they putting in there? And you have so many people trying to come up with an alternative for potato chips because they want to create something healthier. Why not just take all the gunk out of the potato chip? That's the problem! Alright, time to finally open this bag and take a sniff of my semi-healthy snack. Smell very woodsy. It smells like the back of Michael's. Like when you go into that aisle with all the balsa wood and all the cheap paints and glue. Well, say what you want about the idea, but look at this chip. This is going to be a nuclear crunch in my mouth. There are going to be such noises coming from my face, you're not going to know what the source is. Could it be coming from the chip? Or could it just be my teeth just crumbling around it? With this next bite, I will tell you if you yourself
Can eat your parsnips.
It tastes stale. Damn it, I was promised a nice hard crunch. But they're actually kind of soft. It almost tastes exactly, and this doesn't make any sense to me, but it does. It tastes exactly like plantain chips. This definitely tastes of something they would give you at a Dominican restaurant before your food comes out. Which is good. It's not very fulfilling. I bet you, as big as this damn bag is, this bag is bigger than my head. I could eat this whole damn thing in one sitting and still be hungry. One thing I will give it though, it does have a pleasant sweetness to it. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's, I mean, there's very few ingredients in this bag. It's just a vegetable oil, canola, and or sunflower oil, and sea salts. I can't picture any of the oils giving off this taste. It must be the natural taste of the parsnip, and if this is the way parsnips taste, I might be able to handle that. Maybe I should have had parsnips growing up. I would have liked vegetables better. You know, they had a pretty bad first impression, but as I'm putting more of these down my throat, the tastier they become. I just picture being at a hot outdoor party, like a block party of some sort, or a big spread of these out here. These would taste divine, maybe with some like healthy salsa, some light, like watery, tomatoey salsa with onions in it. Man, my mind is there right now. I'll give these 4 stars. It deserves 4 stars because if these are sitting in a bowl at a party like that, it makes that party better. But at the same time, if I was just bumming around the house and I was just watching old, I don't know, like episodes of Super Mario Super Show or something, I could just put this in one arm and just plow through a whole bag of this easy. The only thing that stinks about it is that you're gonna find this at those high-end grocers like Whole Foods or Wild by Nature, and they're gonna charge you an arm and a leg for this. This was actually brought to the show from a dollar store, which means everything is cheaper there. This bag was still over $5. My sentiments exactly. The moral of the story is you too can
Eat your parsnips.
but it's gonna cost you through the nose. Did you just see something just there? I thought And this is your good buddy DJ Clive saying until next time, I will see you in Limbo. I don't need any new developments. I'm finally in a good mood. Just leave me alone, please.